yesterday, the Congressional Budget Office, that's what it's called, the CBO, get that right? Congressional Budget Office, the three most boring words in the English language. The CBO released their analysis of the Republican health care plan, and they say the number of people losing coverage is 24 million. Now, to put that into perspective, look to the person on your right. Now look to the person on your left. Now do that 12 million more times. One person who likes the numbers is the architect of this plan, Paul Ryan.
Well, actually, I think if you read this entire report, I'm pretty encouraged by it, and it actually exceeded my expectations.
Really? 24 million people losing their health care exceeded your expectations? You sound like the most optimistic guy in the Donner Party. Oh, everything's great. I expected to eat my grandma miles ago. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to go salt my cousin. One supporter of the bill, Oregon Representative Greg Walden, argued that the CBO score was incomplete because it does not include parts of the GOP plan not included in the current bill. Yeah, that's not fair. When they analyzed the bill, they didn't consider stuff that wasn't in there. Could be anything. Health savings account, nougat, a unicorn that gives prostate exams. Very unpleasant. I gotta paint a picture. I wanted to paint a picture for you. And Paul Ryan's headache is just beginning because Breitbart has leaked an audio of Ryan on a conference call last October, and he had some strong words about standing up to Trump.
I am not going to defend Donald Trump. Not now, not in the future.
Adding, by in the future, of course, I mean between now and the election. After that, I'm gonna fold like a Trump casino. But dog. It's a different metaphor. That's a dog. Oh, yeah. Paul Ryan's people are trying to downplay this, saying, obviously, a lot has happened since then. Yes, a lot has happened since then. Even in the field of medicine. For instance, Paul Ryan underwent major surgery to have his sac removed. Oh. So, yeah. Ooh, is a low note he can no longer hit. So, can I get a note on that? Thank you. So why would Breitbart, a far-right website, go after Ryan at this vulnerable time? Well, it turns out they think the new health care plan isn't conservative enough because, quote, it does not repeal Obamacare. Yeah, 24 million people losing health insurance doesn't go far enough. They want health care as the founders intended, dying at 35 of Scrivener's dropsy. Have you heard about the latest Trump administration revelation? There have been a lot of them, but this is a very interesting one. Just last night we found out Secretary of State and guy who thinks the Morton Salt girl's skirt is a little on the short side, Rex Tillerson. It came out last night that Tillerson used an email alias while he was CEO of Exxon to discuss climate change on the sly. So in the Trump administration, you can be a sexist or a white supremacist, but you're going to want to keep your science talk on the DL. Just
keep it low.
The best part of the story. The best part of the story was that instead of using the name Rex Tillerson in these climate science emails, he used an alias, and the alias was Wayne Tracker. Wayne Tracker, which actually sounds less like a made-up cowboy name than Rex Tillerson. I don't think he should be allowed two cool-sounding, manly names. If you're born Rex Tillerson, your alias should be something not manly, like Mel Dampler or Humbert Knucklebutt. Now, do not Google Knucklebutt, by the way. Now, ExxonMobil says that the Wayne Tracker email wasn't used to hide climate change discussions. Well, of course not. Wayne Tracker is a great name for your sexy novel about emailing cowboys. In fact, I happen to have a copy of that book. It's The Adventures of Wayne Tracker, by his pseudonym, Flex Tillerson. There we go. All right.
All right.
We didn't have a guitar in rehearsal. Get on the horse now, Wayne Tracker called, and Jessie Ann slipped her soft hand into his calloused one. With a grunt, he heaved her onto the horse just as the water started barreling down the canyon at them. Is the creek flooded? Asked Jessie Ann, as her arms encircled his strong, rippling torso. No. It's rising sea levels due to an increase in CO2 and the atmospheric melting of the ice caps, he smoldered, adding, but please don't tell anybody I said that. Then they did it, right there on the horse. We got a great show for you tonight. Neil deGrasse Tyson is here.